Yo, what's good with y'all? It's your boy Sid, man. Y'all already know we back with this next video in this mini series to making yourself that main character. Let's get into it, man. So it's been 5 days since the last video. Actually, my boys, I'm trying my best to make sure I get y'all some space. So you should have had enough time to go ahead and think about that character. Even if it is one you already got made, you feel me? You probably already got it made. You already got that figured out. So you didn't even need that 5 days, or maybe you needed the 5 days to kind of fine tune those ideas you already had for that character. Whatever the case may be, you here now. We back. Okay, so I told y'all I was gonna make a new character just for this, and I did. I even introduced him into a role play, and it's going pretty decent with his development. So I can go ahead and make this next video. All right. So look, we ain't make the page last time. I told you I was gonna start the next video off with making the page. So that's what we gonna do right now. All right. Now I'm gonna make the page. His name is Davis D. Drake. Okay. So it just keeps popping up because I done tried this video like once already. So excuse me, I messed up. But boom. Anyway, no matter. So we over there next to the next little thing. So you already know that the page will come empty, and people ask me, how does my wiki look like this? Bro, this is how wiki used to look like 10 years ago. I forgot what I did, bro. I did this like 7 years ago when they changed wiki. I don't know what I did. I forgot what I did, bro. I genuinely don't remember, bro. This is so long. My wiki has never looked like the wiki that you guys have. So it has never looked like that, and I don't want it to ever look like that. But anyway, we making a character. Now, normally, right, I'm just trying to get to the blank. I'm trying to get to the, like, normally I'd be like, bro, just take it off somebody else's page and copy and paste. That's what I normally do. I'd have made plenty of videos like that, but forget it. Today, I'm gonna actually do it the normal way. All right, so we're gonna search this up, template char box is what I believe it should be called, right? So gonna grab that. We're gonna go on down here and we're gonna take it the real way. We're gonna take it from off of the actual blank template itself. Okay, we're gonna import that in. Now look at the page. It is completely blank. This is how a lot of y'all pages end up looking. That's why I always say just copy off someone else's and it won't look like this. But forget it. Today we starting off fresh and brand new. So you already know we're gonna start filling in everything. I have my image uploaded already. Shout out to the boy Tenguki who got this pic done within a little time frame, you know what I'm saying, of that video. He was able to get that pic done, and now we got that thing, you know what I'm saying, we got it up in here. It's really basic. My boy charged by the complexity, and I didn't want to be charged a lot by complexity, so I made the picture very, very basic. I ain't got time for it. So if you think the design is very basic for SIG standards, just know it is. And it was a financial decision. It was a very financial decision. I don't even know how much more he would have charged, honestly. It probably wouldn't have been too much. I just didn't care. Also, I just wanted a basic design. I didn't want to go too crazy. I already did that with another one of my characters. I'm cool. I just want to be a cool, chill guy, you know? Boom. So put the pick in here. As soon as you put the pick name, always do the two open brackets, file, colon, pick of the name, dot, whatever, PNG, whatever it is, whatever the extension is, close the brackets, boom. Right? So now, look, we got the pick going. We straight. Okay. We good. Okay. Boom. So we get that going. We're going to go ahead and fill in the rest of this information. Make sure, I swear, bro, really, before you even put the picture in, bro, you really need to be putting in this text, these colors, bro. So go ahead and get on over to W3 Schools, get you some colors. I don't know what colors I want to go with, actually, bro. Maybe I'll go like a burnt orange, like an orange reddish is actually what I want to go with. Yeah, this might be it. This might be it. That's gonna be my back color, right? So boom, look, tempo, bro, it already looks, it's so crazy the difference and how, bro, oh my bad it's so crazy how much different that looks already, just from this to this, bro. That's a big difference, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Please put colors. All right, so let me get another color real quick and then I'll be right back. All right, and I did get me a nice little color that I feel like go good with that orange. It's a brighter color, you can read it. I might even take it up a notch, low-key, because it's still kind of dim, so I might grab this one and see how this one looks. Let me see. Yeah, I'll probably rock with this one. It's a little brighter. So yeah, this is what we rocking with on the color scheme. Right, really probably should have did like a little bluish, you know what I'm saying, but it's all right. This is subject to change. This is for now. I don't really care. All right, so now we're gonna put the translations in. We're gonna fill in all this information. All right, we're gonna do it step by step, so it might be a little longer video, but I gotta do it step by step so people can really see the whole process and they don't see that I'm skipping past nothing or nothing. The only thing is for translations. Now you may have to ask in the Discord for somebody to help you with a translation if you really don't want to mess it up or nothing. But you can just go to for character names for sure, not devil fruits, but character names. You for the most part you can just stick it in here, bro. See, Dabisu, Dabisu, whatever. I don't know how to say that shit, but you can grab that, put it over here. Then I would grip the rest. Well, D, I wouldn't get D from here. I would go to actually like Luffy's page, since I have the D. Pause. Hey, yo, bro. I've been saying that a lot, bro. We're gonna chill on that one. But yeah, I would go to Luffy's page. My damn scroll wheel ain't working. I don't know what's going on with that. And I'll grab it from here. And then it's like a Ruby one, so I would grab the Ruby shit. So I already have all that pre-made. I ain't remaking it, so I'm just gonna copy and paste it in here. I already translated his name. That's it right there. This code right here is how you get Japanese text on top of each other. Like you see how the D got the little text on top. That Ruby is how you do that. So you see how that's coded. This will be at the bottom. The first part will be at the bottom, and then this will go on top. Oops, and then this will be at top. The kanji will be at top. So yeah, whatever. Then we're gonna put this one. Oh, nah, my fault. Then we're gonna do this one. Feel me? Wow. Sometimes depending on how I'm feeling, you can either do page name. You can either do page name, and then it'll still come up right there, or you can just type in the actual name of the character. Back in the day when we used to have bytes for characters, I used to type at the whole name so I could squeeze out every byte possible. I don't know if people know that, but good tricks. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put y'all on free game. That's how I had all those points back in the day. I used to always make sure I stretched out everything I could. But anyway, his first appearance, my boy in a role play. He's been in On Stranger Tides already, which is one of my big role plays, one of my main role plays. I think the only role play I'm actually in at the moment that I'm working on. And my boy appeared in here. He's already been a frontline mainstream character, not frontline mainstream character. He's already had enough face time for me to be able to put him on a page and for me to be able to kind of make this video and go with what's been going on. So let me fill in the rest of this page, bro. I really don't want to be taken for. I don't have none of that. I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that. My boy like 6'9" I probably retcon in this because he was like shorter, but I make him probably gonna be taller than this. I don't know yet. I'm not doing weight. Don't really care. Not doing that. He is a bit of an archaeologist, all right? We've already decided on that, remember? And I've already said this in character, too. So it has been revealed that he is one. My boy is active. Now, I don't know if the colon thing still works. On unnamed island. I don't know if this still works, if it'll show. Yeah, no, it doesn't show. It just shows a lot. It's whatever. Perfect. Then all the rest of this is, that's it. That's really it. I don't have anything else to put other than my reference. So I would have to go and grab my reference. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't know where the bare code of a reference is. I genuinely don't know. I just always grab it off another character. And in this instance, it's gonna be Izanami. So we're gonna grab this first one. The one next to the name is always the first one. That's the most basic one you can copy. And you can just put that, or the one next to the role play or the name. I don't know why that one is next to the name. It should be on a role play though. But I'm gonna put it right here. Now, technically, my boy appeared in, so I'm going to abbreviate this. I'm going to remove all that, the WC, right? So the name of the roleplay is On Stranger Tides. I'm going to abbreviate it to OST, right? First time appearing, whenever it's a character's first time appearing in a roleplay, I always just put 0. If it's his first time appearing in a roleplay, when I want to make my first reference to them appearing, I always put a 0. So this could be used later on. Don't forget that, all right? So let me change all of this. So again, he was in On Stranger Tides. Then I'll do the hashtag. The section he appeared in was Early Bird, but I'm not gonna use that as his debut section simply because technically I squeezed him into that. It shouldn't have been there. So I'll do C Red just so it makes more sense. That's where his actual, stuff went. So I'll do C Red and I'll do C Red again. This by doing this hashtag, it takes it directly to the section, but you don't really have to do that, bro. Sometimes I don't even do this. I just only do the line and then I put the section name right here so it can just show that this is the section it's in. It don't really matter that much. So now it shows that I was in. Huh? Oh no, I'm tripping. I gotta put it right here too. I'm ain't gonna lie. You feel me? But I gotta put this one right here too. And yeah, we good. So yeah. That's all that. Now we just got to do the intro. The info box part is done. Don't touch nothing else, bro. This is really basic. It really would have took me faster than I'm trying to explain this to y'all. That's the only reason why it's taking so long. It wouldn't have even been as long. And this video already 9 minutes. So I'm going to get to this next part quick. So now that we already did that, it's time to put the intro part, right? So we're going to go Davis. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I can't type. Davis D. Yeah, I can't type, bro. And then I'm probably smacking my keyboard right now too. We're gonna do Davis D. Drake. Oh, archaeologist from an unknown island researching. I don't even know. He didn't even say what he was researching, so I'll be making up some stuff. So I guess for right now, I don't even have to do all that. I'll just say it's an unarmed, because I mean technically that's all I have on him, bro. Like technically, as far as like him, that's it. I can kind of make it look like a regular wiki page if I wanted to say is an archaeologist. He acts. Oh wait, I have to change the text inside here. I just peeped that out. Let me see. Drake makes his introduction to the story. There you go. Then I'll do this. I'll remove that part. Go in front that. Put that forward. There you go. He acts as a supporting character during the. This is if I want to do this. Like, I mean, I can. I'm just stretching this out just to do it. Just to show y'all the type of variety you can have. You can either have it with this extra line, or you can just have it with that first line. Arc, and then I'll go like that. Then the first section you need to have, of course, appearance. Oh shoot. Personality, of course. Bro, I can't even type now that I'm doing a video, bro. Abilities and power. I think it's history. Trivia. References. Okay, so boom. Now that we done did this, it's so crazy because I don't even have to do anything else technically. I can hit publish, and this is like, this is a right character. I mean, I don't have my property tag up here, so I would have to add that. But this is a good character. Now I would do this. I hit save, and guess what? That character is now made. It's that simple. Look how fast I make that character. So now that you've done all of that, Sig, what's next? Well, the next part is, pal, the role playing side. So luckily, I don't have to split this up. I can just talk about this in this video here. So I will. The first thing is, of course, you need to get your character in the role play. I told you that. You're gonna want to have to. I like to put my main character. If it's gonna be a main character, I put them in one of the most important role plays I can find. I can imagine. And me, I like to kind of control the. If it's a main character, I have to control my introduction, because if I don't, I cannot put the responsibility of my character's introduction onto someone else, because if they mess it up, I am not going to want to use that character. So I always try my best to control the narrative whenever I'm introducing a main character. Not necessarily so that not so that it works in your benefit, but so that you can get the best success out of the role play. Like, the biggest thing is you want role plays to end. Like, you want there to be an ending to a role play. Not like, and I know this sounds crazy, bro. A finished role play is much better than an unfinished one, bro. And I cannot put that on some other people. Just don't post. There's a lot of factors that just go into it. So like, I would rather trust myself, bro. That's it. So that's what I did. I put my boy in Stranger Tides. I found a role from him. By the way, I did this in the middle of the role play already going on. So I added him in, and I shifted the plot enough so that he made sense. I even like the archaeologist thing. I had to work that in. Now I kind of had to stretch. I didn't have to stretch, but like, I unfortunately have to stretch to make sense as to why he's there now. But I mean, it's okay. Like, as a freaking GM, you're gonna have to be able to do that. As an art, you're gonna have to be able to do that. So again, my boy's been in Stranger Tides, so he pops in, right? My boy pop in the role play. He show up at the end of Early Bird. The boys inside of Early Bird, we got my boy Sinbad, we got the boy Dre Roberts, we got the boy Intra. They stuck inside of two stuck inside the hole. The homie is hanging up, but I think by this time he was in the hole. They found this tablet. They looking at the tablet, right? They're trying to swap the tablet. They end up trying to take it. Sinbad's like, yo, let's take it. Drake ends up walking onto the scene. He's like, yo, what are y'all doing, bro? Put that back. Y'all niggas are messing with history. He's an archaeologist, so he's a historian. So he's like, bro, put that back. Y'all niggas are fucking up history, bro. So Sinbad's like, you know what? Yeah, he's kind of right. Like, what if somebody does come back and somebody else wants to rediscover it and it's gone? Like, this is messed up. So he ends up putting it back. So in the middle of that, somebody else pops up in the scene, the homie Rockstar. And he's like, oh, wow, look at this magnificent group of people while he's running like 100 miles an hour. He just throws his fat ass gourd at them. And then he's like, peace. Well, he's like, actually, the homie Rockstar's like, yo, Drake, what's up, bro? The stupid archaeologist. Do me a favor and hold this. But Drake's like, nah, nigga, I ain't holding nothing. I'm on your ass, actually. You owe me. So they chase. So Drake actually ends up chasing Rockstar while he's running off. So apparently I done made some history where these two they know each other from the past. Something done happened. Something done happened to where Drake's like, hey bro, hell no, come here. And he chases after him after telling these people, hey bro, you messing with history. They can go back and fuck with it. But apparently whatever happened is so important that he has to chase after him. But it leaves this item behind. Now this item is also being pursued by a group of Marines that ends up, you know what I'm saying, getting up with Sinbad and them. So Sinbad and them have to figure out their whole situation. So boom. We go down to the homie Drake. Drake is running. He gets with Rockstar. He finds out this whole other stuff. They talk for a little minute. He like, yeah, come to find out the homie Drake was on an island with Rockstar. Rockstar wanted him to join their crew. Drake didn't want to join their crew. So Rockstar got mad and plagued the city with his infection of devil fruit and just turned everybody into zombies. He got pissed. So they talk about that for a second, and then Drake explains, like, he's asking him why they're on the island. He tells him, bro, there's treasure and shit. I'm trying to get my stuff back for my captain, blah, blah, whatever. So in the midst of that, somebody else, Rockstar dips because he has something to do, and Drake walks off. He runs into the homie Plantain after his little man's come up with this red mercury thingy, whatever. Drake has it. Plantain wants a red mercury because it's like a part of his crew or something. I don't know. I don't really know. I didn't look into it too much because I kind of want to be surprised by it. It's kind of cool that way. So now Drake has this thing. Drake doesn't really give a shit about it. He only cares about history. This little thing doesn't mean nothing to him, but his professor that's with him, he cares about it because he's been like, oh bro, I've been trying to get my hands on this, but this is expensive. So Plantain's like, nah, give me my stuff back actually. And Drake's like, well, I mean, I don't really care. So, you know, something happens, boom, horn goes off, goes down on his knee. He's like, you know what, bro, you can have this. I don't really care. But while he's trying to give it to him, his professor ends up smacking him in his chest. Boom, nah, you're not giving it to him. But at the same time, he swallows this gem. Drake is like, what the fuck? I just swallowed this shit. And Plantain's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you now because I need that back. So he's chasing him, and Drake just takes off running. But while Drake's running, he lights on fire because apparently this crystal can ignite fire by motion. So my homie is like, no cap, my homie is like, you know, he's on fire running. So that's the part of the roleplay we at right now. And that's, I mean, it's not a lot. Well, it is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. And I did all that in 5 days. So my boy got a good intro. So I'm gonna update his page a little bit more. I'm gonna show y'all how much I got left on him. I'm gonna show y'all how much I got and how his page is gonna look after I add everything that has happened in the roleplay so far. And then we're gonna be right back. All right, I'm back. I have written the entire page now. He is fully caught up with what I have with him in the story. So this is how the page looks when you've pretty much used the character in the role play. And let me get all of this out of my damn thingy, bro. I was ordering hella food and stuff. This is essentially what a page looks like when you complete it. It should look clean. It should look beautiful. It should look flawless. I mean, and even then, I still don't even think this page looks the best that it can look like. And that's just because I don't have any subsections. Like maybe when I get another role play, and then maybe when I get some more abilities, he hasn't shown any abilities. I mean, he ate the red mercury, so he can kind of like, I guess, use the fire that's around his body in a way. But that's really detrimental. He got like 20 minutes, or he supposedly, but he has quote unquote 20 minutes before his insides burn. So he has to figure something out. So I haven't even done abilities yet. But there's a big reason why I haven't done abilities yet, because I want to make that its own video, because that's very, very important, bro. I'm hoping I can get further into this role play within a couple of days so that I can get back to the abilities, because I still don't have Drake's abilities fully figured out yet. I'm still, I'm really RNG with this character. I'm throwing things up in the air and I'm picking something out of it and hoping it works. Well, not hoping it works. I'm making it work so that y'all can see what it's like to make a character. So that's pretty much it. We got our boy Drake now. Again, you should probably be trying to figure out a role play for your character if you haven't already. And if you have, then you might want to start fixing up the page. Start getting it to look right. Look at all of my references already, bro. I'm in one role play and the role play isn't even completed yet. And we already down to what, 12? I mean, we got more than 12 references, but this looks great, bro. Look how good this page looks, bro. Like, this looks like one of my other pages. He looks just as good as Crown. He looks good, just as good as Jack. He looks just as good as, even Indra's page was pretty decent. I read that recently. So all you gotta do is just get it right, bro. And yeah, you're pretty much good. So look at my boy Jack. Jack Jr. is my boy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this is my boy. This is literally my boy. Even his page looking good, bro. Like, this is a decently written page. I mean, he should have way more information than this, but feel me, JT got a lot going on, so we don't need we let him kind of. Sundays is our days. But yeah, next video we're gonna talk about abilities. Choosing the right ability, what's good, what to do, what not to do. What you can get away with, and yeah, we're gonna go from there.